Hi there! Tonight, we're going out for dinner at a restaurant here in Melbourne. We'll have lots of real conversations with our waiter, chat about the menu and some recommendations, and order plenty of delicious food. You can speak along with me and use this video for shadowing practice, or just relax and listen along. If you're learning English and want to understand how people really speak in Australia, then you're in the right place. These videos will help you understand everyday English through comprehensible input while exploring real places around Melbourne and Australia. Members of my Patreon can download PDF scripts, watch bonus videos, and listen to podcast episodes about everyday life in Australia. Okay, let's grab dinner. Tonight, we're going out for dinner. Melbourne is known for its food scene. A food scene is all of the restaurants and cafes and different kinds of food that a city is famous for. Because Melbourne is a very multicultural city, there's lots of different cuisines to try. A cuisine is a style of cooking from a particular country or culture. Tonight, we're eating at a restaurant that uses Vietnamese flavors and cooking techniques in their menu. Let's head inside. Hi there. I've got a booking for Lauren for 2 people at 6 p.m.
Perfect. Lauren for 2 people. Awesome. We've got you just here. I'll bring you on down.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Just this way.
I made a booking in advance to make sure there'd be a table available for us. If you don't have a booking, the restaurant might still accept walk-ins. A walk-in is someone who arrives without booking ahead. If I didn't already have a booking, I could ask, "Do you have a table for 2?" And if there's space, the restaurant will find you a table.
Hello, how are we going tonight?
Well, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic. My name's Dylan. I'm going to be looking after you tonight. Have either of you dined in with us before?
No, haven't dined here before.
Beautiful. Before we get into everything, is tap water okay, or would you prefer me to get you some sparkling?
Still water's fine for me,
Still?
thank you.
Now, do either of you have any dietary requirements that I need to be aware of?
We're both vegetarian.
Still water is regular drinking water, and sparkling water has bubbles in it. The waiter also asked if we had any dietary requirements. A dietary requirement is something that you need or choose to avoid eating. It could be because of allergies, medical reasons, or your own personal choice.
I can give you a little bit of a menu tour run through of everything.
That'd be great, thanks.
Fantastic. This is our a la carte menu. Everything on our a la carte menu is designed as a share style. Snacks at the top, they are a quick little bite, so maybe grab a couple of those if you're thinking about doing that.
Some restaurants call them snacks or little bites, but the smaller dishes you order to start your meal are also called entrees. An entree is a smaller dish that's usually shared or eaten before your main meal.
Moving down to the plates, they are a little bit larger and more of a share style. From the fire, you can pick out your larger meal and build out around that. The market fish tonight, it is a 200-gram barramundi. That one is from Eddy Bay in South Australia, and it's $46. But for the vegetarian as well, we can also jump back to the rices and curries back on that left-hand side. The tomato fried rice, it is incredible. We can also do the eggplant curry, which is one of my favorites as a vegetarian option.
Do you have any recommendations? What's your favorite thing on the menu?
My absolute favorite dish on the whole menu, those mushroom butternut noodles. You must try them. They are incredible, also vegetarian friendly also. My personal favorites, I do love the grilled scallops for you. As a pescatarian, they are amazing. I'll also add the drinks menu for you. Can I get you a drink to start things off tonight, or would you prefer to just have a second to...
I think we might have a moment to look at the menu if that's all right first.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Restaurants will often have a separate menu for drinks like cocktails, wine, beer, or soft drinks. I asked for a little more time to look at all of the options on the menu.
How did you go for drinks?
Yeah, good. I think I'll order the burnt butter Negroni, thanks.
One
And-
burnt butter Negroni.
And we'll also get the Pilbara Spritz.
And the Pilbara Spritz. Awesome. All right, one burnt butter Negroni and a Pilbara Spritz. I'll get those right away.
And we're not quite sure what we want to order for food just yet.
That's okay. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The person making your drinks behind the bar is called a bartender. They'll prepare cocktails and sometimes decorate drinks with garnishes. A garnish is a small ingredient that's added to make a drink or a meal look nice or to add a little bit of extra flavour.
All right. Who was having the Pilbara Spritz? Beautiful. Thank you. Go. I also have our incredible burnt butter Negroni.
Thank you, that's mine.
Now, were we ready to order as well?
Yeah, I think we are ready to order.
Fantastic.
So I think we'll start with the wood-fired flatbread that you recommended.
Great choice.
We'll get the tomato fried rice and the eggplant curry.
And the eggplant curry.
And a side of rice as well for the eggplant curry. And we're also going to grab the mushroom noodles.
My favourite.
Great. Do you think that's enough food for 2 people?
I think that's definitely a good amount. I mean, if we do decide as we're travelling along that we want to add a little bit more on, we can always do that as well.
Sounds perfect.
Lovely. So I will start you off with the flatbread tonight. Then I will move you on to the tomato fried rice, the eggplant curry with some steamed rice on the side of that, and the mushroom butter noodles for mains.
Sounds good. Thank you.
you.
Working in a restaurant means that you're working in the hospitality industry. The hospitality industry includes restaurants, cafes, bars, and hotels, and the people who work in hospitality spend a lot of their time making sure the guests have a good experience. The people who bring your food and drinks to the table are called waiters. As a waiter, you're doing a lot. You're usually taking orders, you're serving food and drinks, maybe answering questions about the menu, and checking that everything's going well during the meal. It looks like our entree is about to arrive. The bread looks crusty on the outside, but when I cut it in half, it's soft and fluffy on the inside. There's a sticky glaze on top of the bread that has a savoury flavour. The glaze is sticking to my fingers as I pull the bread apart. I'll scoop up some of the whipped tofu and black garlic and spread it over the warm bread. I'll take a bite. It's so tasty. The sauce is creamy and smooth and has a strong garlic flavour. Now that we've finished our entree, the waiter is coming back to clear our plates.
Beautiful. Let me get everything cleared up. I'll get you reset for the mains that are about to come out.
Perfect, thanks.
You're so welcome. How good was that flatbread though?
Oh my god, so good.
Oh, it was so delicious. It was like so creamy and crispy. Yeah, it's so good. Are we able to get some more water for the table as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll grab that for you now.
If you order something for the table, it means that you'd like to order enough for everyone at the table to have some, or that everyone will share it. From our table, we can see the chefs preparing food in the open kitchen. Chefs usually prepare ingredients before the restaurant opens. They'll chop vegetables, make sauces, and organize everything so they can cook quickly once customers start to order. At the back of the kitchen, there's a large wood-fired oven, and next to it is a grill where the food is cooked over an open flame. Near the front of the kitchen, the chefs plate up each meal. To plate up means to put food onto the plates in a nice way so that it's ready to be served. Our main courses have arrived. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to try everything. We need to make a little more space on the table to fit all of the dishes. There's just enough room for the eggplant curry and the tomato fried rice. I'll serve myself some of the mushroom noodles. The noodles are rolled into little balls. I'll take my first bite. They're soft and chewy. We're going to share all of the dishes. The rice has a delicious tangy tomato flavour. Tangy means slightly sharp or zesty in flavour. It goes really well with the mushrooms and noodles. The eggplant curry is my favourite. It has a rich, smoky flavour and the pieces of eggplant are tender. They're soft and easy to bite into after being cooked. How often do you go out to eat at a restaurant? For me, going out to dinner is a bit of a treat. It's not something I do often, but I definitely enjoy doing it. When you eat at a restaurant, do you like to share dishes or do you prefer ordering your own meal? I like to try a bit of everything, so I think it's nice to share. What's the best restaurant you've ever been to? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your answers. We've finished our meal. We actually have a little food left over because we ordered quite a few dishes. Everything was delicious and flavoursome. Flavoursome means full of flavour.
How did you enjoy dinner tonight?
Delicious, it was so good, thank you.
Awesome. So glad to hear. Are you happy for me to start clearing everything up for you now?
Yeah, that's great, thank you.
Awesome. Would you like me to box up the fried rice to take with you?
Yes, please. Actually, yeah, we'd love to take that home.
Absolutely. Let me box that up for you.
To box something up means to put your leftover food into a container or a box so you can take it home. The food that remains after you've finished eating is called leftovers. It's really common to take your leftovers home and enjoy them the next day.
I'll also pop down a to finish card for you. If you're after any dessert, I would highly recommend the hot and cold parfait. It is the only reason I work here. It is delicious.
I'm really full, so I think I'm okay for dessert. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'll be alright.
Thanks. We might just grab the bill if that's all right.
Let's do it.
I said, I'm okay for dessert, which is just a friendly way of saying that I don't want any dessert. To say, I'm okay for now, implies that you don't need what someone's offering you. When you're ready to leave, you can ask for the bill. If you're eating with other people, when you pay the bill, you might want to ask, can we split the bill? If you split the bill, everyone can pay for their own meal separately. All right, I've paid the bill and it's time to head home. Thanks so much for dining with me today. What do you call a style of cooking from a specific country or culture? Cuisine. What do you call water that has little bubbles in it? Sparkling water. What do you call the small decoration added to food or drinks to make it look nice or add a little extra flavour? A garnish. Which phrasal verb means to put food onto plates in a nice looking way so that it's ready to be served? To plate up. How could you describe food that's soft and easy to bite into or cut after cooking? Tender. How could you describe something that's full of flavour? Flavoursome. What word describes the food that you take home to eat later if you don't finish eating it at dinner? Leftovers. Thanks for joining me today, and thanks so much to everyone on Patreon. If you'd like some extra support with your English, Patreon members can download PDF scripts, access bonus speaking and listening practice videos, and hear podcast episodes about my life in Australia. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more real-life Australian English practice. See you next time.